everyone. Today's unboxing is for the monthly subscription service to Harlequin. Their Harlequin reader service, which has multiple subscriptions. Pretty much if you like reading Harlequins, the subscription model they've had forever. They're like one of the original subscription services. And whatever genre or line that you like with them, you can pretty much find in a subscription with them. Their subscriptions are typically four books a month. They are the new releases for that month. And you do pay, including the shipping, you pay less than what you'd pay if you bought the books new in the store. So, I mean, it's directly from them, so they can actually offer the lower prices. Now, it's not bargain bin prices, but it is good for new releases. Now, I don't read a whole lot of the Harlequin lines. I'm pretty picky about clean reads. I don't mind, I love my Christian reads because most of those are clean reads for me. So they do have their love-inspired lines, which is their love-inspired contemporary line, and also their love-inspired suspense. So I do have those. They typically have, I think Harlequin Heartwarming is not Christian, but it is considered clean reads. And then the rest of the lines, they tend to be not so clean reads. So I read a lot of trade paperbacks. And the stories are longer, they're a little bit more meat to them, so I don't read a whole lot of the Harlequin mass markets. But I do like their subscription service. I have in the past subscribed to them years ago, and they're a good service. They know their business, they've been around forever, they know what works, right? So all that to say that they are offering right now a subscription service called the Mystery Library. And this is Cozy Mysteries. Now, I'm not sure how this is working because Harlequin doesn't typically print mysteries. I mean, they might have mysteries within their romances, but they're typically romance, right? But somewhere along the line, they have these mysteries, Cozy Mysteries, that I don't know if they're working with the publishers on the Cozy Mysteries. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's working, but they have this subscription service. So I had subscribed to, they were doing some trade paperbacks, some trade romances, and I had subscribed to that over the summer. If you go back and look at my videos, you can see some of those unboxings. And along with that, I got a sales thing that said, hey, by the way, did you know we're doing the subscription service for Cozy Mysteries? And I'm kind of getting into Cozy Mysteries at the moment, the last year or so. And if you look at my video list, you'll see there's a few book boxes that I do regularly for the Cozy Mysteries. And of course, they had me a Cozy Mystery. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try this. Now, they always, when you start with them, will give you 2 free books. They're usually the same ones. The ones I got would be the same ones you would get, even if you subscribed 6 months from now. They're older releases, if you've read them before, it doesn't do you any good to get the free ones, but they always give you the free ones to entice you. So I unboxed that one last month, and this is my first full paid subscription with them for the Mystery Library, as they're calling it. Okay, so let me dive into it, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the service. This is the November 2022 box. Now, it's very easy to open. You just pop it open. I don't even need anything to cut. I'll tell you about the top here in a moment. So let me just pull them out one at a time. So the first one I got is a story called Cake and Punishment by Mamie Bell. It is a Southern cake baker mystery. Okay, what is this one about? This one says, Bucolic, Rumford, Kentucky has glowing fields of bluegrass, a fine selection of bourbons, and now a professional pastry chef. Broken-hearted Sophia Cummings isn't home for more than a minute before she's charmed into making a wedding cake for her high school friend Charlotte. The kitchen at Rumford Country Club seems perfect until Chef Emily's body is discovered, sprawled near the stove, a cast iron skillet on the floor close by. With one look at the shiny new frying pan, Sophia knows it's not Emily's. No experienced chef would be caught alive with an unseasoned pan. Determined to save her friend's wedding, she offers her knowledge to Sheriff Carter and her talents to Evelyn, the manager, who needs an interim chef. The mood in the country club is grim. Emily's peppery personality had burned members and staff alike. Could one of them have burned him? It wasn't Emily. I want to say Emily, but I think it's more like Emile. Okay. So, this is from 2018. It must be like a reprint. It feels like a new book. I'm not sure where it stands. There's no backlist, so I'm guessing it's the first book in the series. Okay, let's put that aside for a second. Okay, and then the next book that I have is a book called Murder at Classy Kitchens by J.C. Eaton. It is a Marcy Rayner mystery. And this one says, private investigator Marcy Rayner takes on a case she should have walked away from, finding out who really killed her ex-husband's new wife, kitchen designer extraordinaire Tawn Hamlin. Tawn was found dead in the showroom of Edina, Minnesota's prestigious Classy Kitchens, where she created one-of-kind masterpieces for wealthy clients. Tawn's husband recently took out a huge insurance policy on her, leading the police to make him a person of interest. But it seems everyone had a motive for murder, from Tawn's ambitious assistants who craved her job, to the demanding clients who were never satisfied. As Marcy sifts through the clues and discovers a criminal conspiracy hidden beneath the gleaming countertops, she finds herself in the sights of a killer who will stop at nothing to prevent her from learning the truth. All right. So this one has a backlist, Murder at Classy Kitchens. This would be most likely the third in the series. It is a 2021 release. Okay. And then I have Tattooed to Death by Heather Redmond, a journaling mystery. Interesting. Okay. Marked by murder, single mom, barista, and journaling vlogger extraordinaire Mandy Meadows is distracted from her shift at the University of Seattle Hospital coffee bar when her friend, nurse, and fellow vlogger Reese O'Leary stops by to complain about the massage from hell she received at the hands of Coral Lacharme, the hospital's new massage therapist. But concern over Coral's dubious skills is the least of Mandy's worries when she discovers Coral's lifeless body by a dumpster later that evening. Who would want to kill Coral? And what dark secrets was she hiding? Mandy's tenant, homicide detective Justin Ahola, is on the case, and he has Reese firmly in his sights. Determined to clear her friend's name, Mandy digs deeper into Coral's life and makes some alarming discoveries. Can she bring a murderer to justice before the ink dries on Reese's warrant of arrest? All right. Okay, so this would be the second book in the series, most likely. The first one would be Journaled to Death. That sounds fun. And this one is a 2020 release. So they're older releases, but they're new books, so they got to be like reprints. And then, look at the cover on this one. Oh my gosh. And then Dog Dish of Doom by E.J. Copperman, an agent to the Pause mystery. Oh my gosh. That's just a fun cover, isn't it? All right. A final bow wow. Kay Powell wants to find that breakout client who will become a star, and she thinks she's found him. His name is Bruno, and he needs to be walked 3 times a day. Kay is the agent to the Pause, representing showbiz clients who aren't exactly people. In fact, they're dogs. Bruno's humans, Trent and Louise, are pains in the you-know-what, and Les McMaster, the famous director mounting a revival of Annie, might not hire Bruno just because he can't stand them. This becomes less of an issue when Trent is discovered face down in Bruno's water dish with a kitchen knife in his back. Kay is perfectly fine to let the NYPD handle the murder, but when the whole plot seems to center on Bruno, her protective instincts come into play. You can kill any people you want, but you better leave Kay's clients alone. That sounds so fun, doesn't it? Okay, so this one's got written off and edited out, which I'm not sure if they're part of the same. It just says previously published titles, so that doesn't necessarily mean the same series. But it could be the third book. And this is a 2017 release. Okay. Oh, let me pull out paperwork. So then I have a thing on bonus bucks. Yeah, they give you bonus bucks, which is just, you know, just a nicety. You can earn points by your subscriptions and use it to get free books occasionally. So, and then they've got, oh, that's kind of weird, a woman's health reporter. It's just this little newsletter that came with it. These are just free gift stuffs. And then I have this little bracelet. I mean, I don't really care about this kind of stuff. I don't get these subscriptions for the trinkets, but it's fun to have these. This is a little bracelet with one of those, like, kind of like the Pandora charms. So that's kind of fun. All right. So that is everything that I got in my November 2022 Mystery Library box from Harlequin Reader Service. So let me tell you about what's going on here. One of the things that sets Harlequin Reader Service apart from other subscriptions is that you do not pay for them before you get the box. You actually pay for them afterwards. So what's included in here was my invoice, right? I just want to take a look at something real quick. Okay, so this book was $8.99. This one, $8.99. $8.99. $8.99. Okay, so all of them were $9. If I had bought them in the store, it'd be $9 a piece plus the tax. With the shipping and everything, with my invoice, they're coming out to be about $7.50 a piece. So that includes whatever tax, whatever shipping. So I do like that. I do like that I get a little bit of a discount on the prices of the new books. Now, granted, these are older releases, but they're new condition. You couldn't tell, if I hadn't looked at the copyright date, I would have sworn they were, you know, new books. So like I said, I'm guessing reprints. So if you like this video, please take a moment to hit the like button down below. And also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post my unboxings. And as always, I love your comments. What'd you think of this box? What was your favorite book of the selections? Have you read anything by these authors? Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to them all. And what did I think of this? Well, I'm liking this so far. Because I am just getting started with the Cozy Mysteries and I'm not familiar with a lot of them, having the older ones is not an issue for me. So, so I don't mind that. I love that they're newer. Granted, I could probably find some of these in decent used condition somewhere else. But I like the convenience and everything, and I do get a discount from the retail prices. So, it's Harlequin. Having to pay for them afterwards it can be good or bad because you have to remember to pay for them, you know, versus when I get the boxes, typically I've already paid for them. But for me, I'm pretty organized. That's really not an issue, but just something that's noteworthy. All right. So, I like this. I'm going to continue another month, and that is going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.